How we all doing? Perks right here. Back again with the Digimon. I pointed in the right direction, everybody. I hope you're proud of me. That's right, we did it. We did it. We can go home now. See ya on Friday. No. We're gonna play some Digimon. I've titled stream the Big Bearmon Arena. So hopefully we can actually get there. I know that we have this other quest that we're gonna do beforehand, I think, where we have to like watch her anime on the screen, and like there's a chance that like, I don't know, shenanigans happen at that time and we won't make it to the arena, but we'll find out. We'll try. I'm not gonna change the title of the stream if we don't make it, but you've been forewarned. Welcome in, Bomber. And Astro, how you doing? We'll take a moment to talk some anime stuff. So, did anybody watch the first 2 episodes of Witch Hat Atelier? I like it so far. I didn't know anything about it at all going into it. I just knew that, like, I wanted to watch it. It had been on my list for quite a while, and I couldn't even remember when or why I added it. But I knew that, like, it was going to be worth it. And the first 2 episodes so far have not disappointed. And it's got a unique sort of magic, which is kind of fun. And the plot's going to develop, I think, into something interesting. Not giving anything away. So hopefully it's good. Also, I think I did mention this. I completely rewatched Dorohedoro Season 1. And I have now watched episode 1 of season 2. I think just the first one. Yes. And I really enjoyed Dorohedoro season 1 back in 2020, I think it was, when it came out. Netflix anime. And now it's not just on Netflix, but I think Netflix might be the only one that has the dub, which I'm watching because that's what I watched originally as well. And rewatching season 1, again, I really enjoyed it. I think I may have enjoyed it more the first time through, but it's still very good on the second watch. Season 2, 6 years later, it felt like more of the same, which is great, but it didn't necessarily, it's not holding your hand, which is also good, because like they didn't like retry to like set everything up and re-explain everything that happened in season 1. They just continued. But because of that, I didn't get a clear direction of like where the season's gonna go yet. And again, I've only watched the first episode, so I'm reserving judgments until a few more in. Watch streak reached. 30 stream watch streak. That is impressive, Astro. Awesome. I bet you have the highest watch streak. I bet, well, I mean, maybe Bomber. I don't know. Between you two, for sure. You got 450 Serenian crests, which you can use on not much. Also, I feel like my points are like the rewards that you can purchase are low cost. Some of them are still valid. Yeah. Other anime things. Let me think. There's, what else is there? Oh, so there was the ending of Kojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider, right? So that was 24 episodes. 1 season, but probably 2 cores. And the ending was very good. I know I've been talking that one up. Totally worth it. You haven't watched it? Look for a Digimon with an animal-like design. Does poop count? No, I don't think poop counts. Oh, I've watched a few episodes of the new Free Run season, and I may have mentioned this last time. I'm 5 episodes in. And the new Free-Ren season is very much just more of the same, but I feel like in Season 1... How about this? Season 2, every episode has so far felt like a little wandery and a little, like, disjointed. Like, the episodes could have been played in any order and it wouldn't have mattered. Whereas I don't really feel that way about Season 1. And I don't know that I'm super happy with it. It's not to say that there are definitely episodes in Season 1 that you could play in different orders and it would have made total sense. Definitely, but... Yeah. I'm like one episode away from finishing Sentenced to be a Hero. I'm like one episode away from Knights and Magic. I'm behind in Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah. Okay. If anybody wants to talk anime, I'll keep talking anime. But I think we'll jump into the game now, too. Whoops. There. Okay. So, we'll keep an eye out for a Digimon with an animal-like design. Boy, I think this is going to be hard. We have to find something that looks like... Oh, no, well, maybe not. Right? A Wanyamon looks like a cat. I guess Gatomon also looks like a cat, but I feel like Wanyamon looks more like the cat. If I want to give the worst anime of the season a shot, I mean, maybe. Strongly recommend I don't know if that's a typo, but Ridiculous Reincarnation? Or is it really Ribdiculous? I'm assuming it's Ridiculous. So many reincarnation animes. There's so many. I guess we're going to start the stream off with doing some Digivolution. Because we have, I think this guy was a Snymon. Yeah, we'll go back to Snymon. Rib, yes, not a typo. I think, yes, Bomber, you'll have to watch. Report back. Have that guy. Okay. Alright. Moving on. Next guy, he's 28. He can go up. Platinum Sukamon, everybody! I think that's where we're headed. So we don't have it unlocked. It was so bad, you couldn't stop watching the first episode. But did you watch the second episode? That's the question. Alright, what does Platinum Sukamon have? Rare Metal Poop. It's still only 5% HP damage, but it can do Confusion and reduces Special. Okay, I'm not in love with Platinum Sukamon. I'm not in love with normal Sukamon either. Presumably he's got an interesting, probably this one, Digivolution. Holy cow, though, he has a lot of defense. 2,265 defense at level 1 as a champion. Like, he's got double the defense some of our ultimates have, right? That is a tank with very little to say for other stats. Interesting. What else is capped off? Minotauromon. Back up to Grappleomon, which is not Little Bearmon. It's a different one. You had to pause it and ask yourself, what the actual F is going on? Oh, second episode's out tomorrow. I got it. Okay. I see. I feel like I have to check it out now. He can only go to level 26, so I don't think he's going to be going further at the moment, so we'll just take him right back down. I had the audio turned up a little bit on my headset. It was just a little too loud. Got more caps. I know it. I saw them. Right here. Aguromon. Sure. Become Blimpmon. No, wait. Become Clockmon. We kept going to Clockmon. Level 21. Probably not enough to go to an ultimate. No. Back down. It was like, what, level 18 before? Leveling up the talent on, like, base Digimon is really painful, and we're not gonna do that anymore. Like, I never want to make a non-200% Digimon again. Because the low level, like, level cap increase is just painful. So right now, he's level 18, right? He's only going to go to 21. It's like nothing. And you're going to probably go right back down, too. Ooh, rank 7, we could do that one. Gotta keep that in mind. Alright, that's gotta be everybody by now. Okay. I forgot about this guy. He's got the cool, like, he can transform whenever he wants. Really neat mechanic. I wonder if he's one of the only Digimon that has that mechanic. Probably not. Definitely cool. So, we're waiting for rank 7 before I can do the Lady Devimon and Angelwoman fusion. You know, if I get the ability to do one of these others, should I just do it to get the knowledge and then bring it back down to a Black Automon waiting to go back up again? Because I could. And I could buy the agent skill that makes it so that when you go, the personality is enlightened, it's easier to go up because they're currently enlightened, and this is also enlightened, right? So I could make it cheaper, so it'd be easier to get to than having to level up to like 20. A thought. Okay, we're done with that. It sounds so bad that it sounds really good. Okay. Ridiculous. What's our main mission? Hold on. Like I said, we need to wait tomorrow. She said tomorrow her anime is gonna display on the screen in front of us. So what are we supposed to do right now? Go meet up with Grappleomon. Okay, we can do that. And these are both Hiroko, but like can't get them right now. So we've already done like all of our explorations, so we're good. Here? Wait, what? Oh, because I can use the fly point. Got it. I have a message for you from Grappleomon. It says, "This problem is just between us brothers. Sorry." Wait, does that mean Grappleomon went on ahead without us? Brothers are gonna fight each other. No, we can't let that happen. Well, let's go after Grappleomon. I just hope Grappleomon doesn't do anything reckless. We're gonna miss... Alright, so if you recall, in the last stream, I said that we're probably gonna miss the anime debut on her screen, and we're probably gonna transport through time again. She said she doesn't want us to, disappear again for years. But that's exactly what's about to happen. We're going to go into the digital world, so we're going to disappear, and then we're probably going to time travel while we're there. Calling it now, we're totally going to miss it. Alright, I don't think there's anything else for us to do here. We're just going to go. Yeah, go ahead, share the blurb. Do it. I don't think using it faster. At the very least, it's like a couple seconds faster than just running, so we're just gonna run. It would have taken us, I guess, right there, but I'm stuck. Factorial area away. Oh, and we bought the items needed to make another one of those Digi-Eggs. Alright, I'm gonna read this out loud. So, for the anime titled, My Ribdiculous Reincarnation. Ribdiculous. In a world where you can choose your next life, top roles like Hero with Cheat Skills or Demon King come with wait times of up to 50,000 years. Rather than wait, one man dives into bizarre reincarnations, becoming everything from a hero's rib to a hermit crab to even a plate of curry. With a snarky goddess at his side, he barrels through a string of wildly unconventional lives. Sounds terrible. Why did you even watch episode 1? Terrified is going to become a favorite? I don't have that same fear. I will watch episode 1. That's everybody's homework here today. Go watch episode 1 and report back. Report back in the Discord. If you have any requests of the workshop, I do. Ooh, we got 2. That's right, because we bought the Saint Knuckle as well. Human Spirit of Flame and Human Spirit of Light. In fact, I feel like we've seen Digivolutions with both of those. And then we're only missing the Digi-Egg of Miracles, which we need more Immortal Eggs, which is apparently a random drop. So we'll eventually find more. Alright. We haven't explored here at all. Like, this is as far into the zone as we've made it in this time period. And I'm assuming that's okay, that's where we gotta go. It's up that way. So that means we're gonna go down first? Let's go see what's down here. Shops or something. How did they get human spirits? I don't think that the eggs ain't humans.
Wow.
Just the egg of human spirit or something. We sell tickets. Oh, tickets. All right, let's think about this for a second. For the perpetual passport to make sense, we have to need to use it 34 times. Are we gonna be entering this zone 34 times or whatever? Probably not. That being said, it's only 10. It's only 10K, and I can easily make that. Like, 2 minutes. You can never have enough tickets, right? After all, the profit goes to the Titans. Come again. I actually might if I do everything. Oh. Well, I'm glad we bought the perpetual one then. You know, it made me think of, in Final Fantasy VII, right? There's the when you're in the back half of the game, there's the golden saucer is what it's called, right? And you can either get a permanent license or a permanent ticket or not, but the permanent ticket's actually really expensive. I don't know what to expect down here, by the way. Welcome to the viewing deck, the most scenic spot in all of Factorial Town. So you've got a perpetual passport. Oh. So, hold on. If I had only bought one ticket, would they have let me use the elevator, but then not walk back here? Because that's really dirty. I bet that's what happens. Hey, what gives? This thing is rigged. I'm gonna smash it to pieces. How long are you gonna keep at this anyway? Let's go home already. Didn't we remove a fuse out of this? I feel like we did that. Maybe it's not rigged. Maybe it's just broken. Hey, Gazamon, that Kokuamon place was really fun. We want to go again, can we please? You guys never run out of energy, do you? Fine, fine, we'll go after we eat. Alright, so this used to have a shop, but also there was a, like, a big robot enemy that was, like, broken in here or something. Not here anymore. I feel like we missed out on whatever the deal with that was. The Hall of the Kokuamon hero was so amazing. I want a body clad in steel too. I know exactly how you feel, Togemon. I want to be a hero too. So nice seeing everyone having fun. Oh, when we go back up next time, we have to go to the in-between theater and buy a new shirt.
Great.
It was a Skull Meramon or a Boltmon. Skull Meramon sounds right, actually. Although, I don't know. In my mind, I remember it looking like a robot, and Skull Meramon doesn't really look like a robot. If you'd like to enter the Hall of Kokuamon Hero, stand before the door with your ticket. It's a mannequin of a Kokuamon. Elevator here, but it's not available. So should we go through this place before I do the arena? Or should we go up to the arena first? Because I have a suspicion that we're gonna go up to the arena and something's gonna happen, and then we're gonna have to go through the whole zone. Astro, let me know. Should we go through this now or later? Also, check that out. Didn't we beat that and then like use its neck as a bridge? Didn't we do that? I feel like we did. Boltmon is the green one with the big axe. Maybe it was that. I don't remember an axe, but doesn't mean it wasn't Boltmon. You don't remember going through this zone on the trip at all. Alright, then here we go. We'll check this place out. What's that? Thus begins the tale of the Kokuamon hero. I see you have your perpetual passport. You can listen to the presentation whenever you wish. Listen. Now begins Chapter 1 of the tale of the Kokuamon hero. As the fiendish titans swarmed over the town, seizing its citizens, a brave Kokuamon plunged into peril, alone. A seemingly reckless act, but Kokuamon's deft manipulation of electricity made quick work of all the villains. Kokuamon mustered up their courage and marched into the face of danger to save the people of the town. That's exactly what happened. It's exactly how I remember it. This is the super duper fun crane show. You've got your passport. Watch the show. What a ripoff this place is. I'm glad we bought the Perpetual Pass. Aren't we all glad we watched that? And paid money to watch that? There's something inside. Kokuamon fights to free the citizens. Step right up to hear Chapter 2. Ah, see you've got your passport. Thank you very much. Now for Chapter 2 of the tale of the Kokuamon hero. Battered and bruised, the gallant Kokuamon arrived before the captive townsfolk, paying no heed to their own wounds. Kokuamon extended a hand to the frightened prisoners, a hero in both name and form. The hero's strength and kindness freed the citizens' hearts from the grip of terror. What's weird is that this place is totally run by the Titans, and yet, like, they're framing the Titans as evil and stuff. Kokuamon is humongous. Yup, he's definitely that big in real life.
Great.
Chest is already obtained. I feel like I'm gonna miss something, but I don't think there's been anything to miss so far. Not really.
Great.
And these just all say mannequin. Kokuamon is amazing! What a bunch of filthy lies! I can't stand it. It was actually a hero from somewhere else that saved the day. Get real. He knows. Innocent Digimon buried beneath rubble. Come closer, hear Chapter 3. What will be the fate of the city's Digimon? The tale of the Kokuamon hero, Chapter 3. Upon entering, citizens suffering beneath rubble, Kokuamon delivered salvation with their arms of steel. In spite of the desperate situation, Kokuamon remained calm and collected as they swiftly removed the pile of debris. Seeing the smiling faces of the now free citizens only gave our hero more motivation to press onward. Oh, is this gonna lead up to, and Kokuamon was the hero because he took out Volcanosmon, which is what we did, thus letting the Titans come in and take over? I could see that being a thing. Whoa, it's fixed! What is? This is the card battle experience. Are you prepared? There should have been a question beforehand about your ticket. I'm mad. I'm furious. Stunned mouth agape. Furious. I'm gonna throw my 4. 1. And we're probably gonna lose. You just watch. Okay. Good job, Kiwimon. He's got a Skull Bearmon and a Blue Bearmon card. Also, the Blue Bearmon card is very cool looking. All of these are good choices, but I think I'm gonna save these 2 and use the others. So go Edamon. Oh, Cherrymon! Nice. Ooh, they also got to summon Gankumon. That is a terrible summon. I don't know what to expect. Is he gonna throw the 6? I'm gonna throw our Prince Mamemon. He's not. So I'm gonna jinx it by saying anything at all, but we're 4 out of 5 victories right now. Right? This is a chance for a total 5 out of 5. But we're now our 5-point card, and he's probably gonna throw his 6. But even if he doesn't, his 5-point card is type advantage to ours. So. Oh! Calling all Sarmazoids. Sarmazoid, are you there? There's a 5 out of 5 victory. Also, because he didn't use the Gankumon, we don't get to select it as a card to keep. Which is really unfortunate, because I did kind of want it. A resounding defeat. Masterfully done. I'll do my best to provide an even better experience next time. This place is huge, really wears me out. We've already done this one. Hey, by the way, you know what? I think that in today's stream we should, when we go to the theater next, we should check out all of the outer dungeons that are like level 1 through 3, because almost certainly we can complete them all now and get all the extras. Where should I go? Well, I think there's only one way to go, so, you know. This is the Super Crane Show! I mean, we better watch it. Did there other people in the area have their passes as well? I don't want to be, you know, using my perpetual pass for everybody. Alright, so let me ask you, do you think that the creators of the game were like, we made this animation, made the crane lift up the platform and swing it around, and by golly, are we going to use it again somewhere else in the game? And they were like, hey, we can just use it here. It's down there. What's down there? I mean, there's Digimon down there, but what's... that it's down there. What is it? I don't see anything, like, in particular. Nope. It's down there. couldn't be any cooler. Kokuamon faces rampaging townsfolk. Chapter 4 of the Tale of the Kokuamon Heroes right over here. Now let me begin the tale of the Kokuamon Hero, Chapter 4. The citizens, driven berserk by the enemy's foul schemes, were champions on a level far outstripping Kokuamon. Any normal Digimon would have fled, too afraid to engage them, but our hero was resolute. Kokuamon's desperate efforts to bring their friends to their senses succeeded, resolving the crisis. How cool is that? Nobody asks why there's 2 statues of Kokuamon. Also, these are completely unusable anymore. Like, so rad. A final gallant deed. Come here. Chapter 5 of the Tale of the Kokuamon Hero. Better be a trophy for this. The end of the epic story is upon us. The Tale of the Kokuamon Hero, Chapter 5. Only a few foes remained. Kokuamon steeled their resolve and imbued their body with electricity. Our hero then discharged energy from their pincers, shredding the villains with their special move, Mini Scissor Claw. I feel like it should have been like taser or something. Like, he's clearly a taser. The mighty attack brought the battle to an end, and so the factorial area was safe once more. And no Titans were ever spotted here ever again. Whoa, look at that guy. What's next in the show? Yeah, but look at this guy. Why does he have a red orb? I don't know. I think he's kind of cool. Skeleton, elephant, or mammoth. Guess we were gonna go down further first. Aha! We have to go in here now, because it's here. First up, outfit. Second up, outer dungeons. Let's go with the Tekken 8 shirt. Okay. Tekken 8. Oh, that looks like Tekken. Weird. It's weird to be like representing a different game inside of a game. Check out the outer dungeons. Also, did we leave anybody in the farm? I don't think we did. Oh, perfect. It actually tells us cleared, but does that tell us that we got the extra? I feel like it's not telling us that. That's unfortunate. All right, let's see. Protect the Digimeat 1. Alright, we got this one, so we don't need to do it again. Right, we're gonna run through them. Tekken, you get why it was picked. That you would have preferred a Pac-Man or Dig Dug shirt. There is a Pac-Man shirt. Oh, we wore this on a much earlier stream. But there is a Pac-Man shirt. I didn't mean to do the farm. How you doing tonight, James? Okay, I can't spam the button. Protect the giant Digimeat 2. I think we got this one, but we'll find out. We did. In fact, was this the first one that we did? That looks like the first one, which is funny. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. I don't know why I started with protecting the Digimeat, but I did. Fight the ultimate Digimon. Alright, so this one here, for sure, we didn't do, right? Like the full thing. Yeah. But we might be able to grab this. We were able to grab it. Gain Talent Awakening Booster and a message. Day 4 since arriving here. Botamon's appearance changed after I fed them some Digimeat. When I analyzed them, I discovered they seem to have evolved, or digivolved as it were. Apparently now their name is Koromon. Seems like Digimon grow and develop by rewriting their own programming as they consume various kinds of data. But even though we've done this, right, and we got the thing, we could do this again, right? Because this was based off of how many marks I got, right? And if I go to my inventory, these trophies are the marks that they're talking about, and right, I could just blaze through here and get a whole bunch more marks on the easier one, and then use it in the later ones. You believe that I need to do all the paths to get all the extras for these types of dungeons. Alright. Then let's do all the paths of this one, and then remember that we have to do the other ones later, because it's going to take time to do this. Now, I will say, I have no idea what level they are, but I bet you I can just go in with a team and not worry about it. I bet you. I don't know that, but I want it to be that. I'm going to just have a balanced team and go in. And I have no idea which path that we did in the past, by the way. Because we completed it. But I couldn't tell you how we completed it, so here we go. I mean, we could look through the marks and find out, but that's way too much effort. We're gonna go left. All the way left, basically. See what level he is, too.
Ready to launch.
14. Vaccine. Do that. Honestly, I should probably have just saved my SP. Although it's probably not gonna matter.
Ready to go.
Virus. Very weak to fire.
Yeah.
Ready to launch.
Datamon. Have we fought a Datamon yet in this game? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Cool. Even though this is going to take a little bit of time, we'll at least be getting a little bit of money out of it too. Right? I mean, it's not a ton. Do I have to let them heal, or are they, like, already back to full? I think they're already back to full. Back in. The full left path again, except right at the end. This Digimon is so slow, he's not even going to get a turn. By the way, these Digimon that are here in the outer dungeon
Ready to go.
are supposedly the Digimon of the guy who left those messages, right? So with that being said, how do you think they feel
Yeah.
being left here to rot? Doing nothing forever, standing on a platform.
Preparations complete.
Oh, no, fired.
Yeah.
In fact, this is probably the way we went the first time, right?
Preparations complete.
I feel like it probably is. What level is he? 40. Like, weirdly high level.
Fire.
Back charge is the worst thing you could have done there. You're not going to make it to another turn.
Yeah.
See? What, 6 more paths left to go?
Ready to launch.
So I still need to do my game dev today as well. So I might need to do that. Well, I'm gonna have to do it after the stream. We might need to end a little early today for me to be able to do that.
Preparations complete.
Tight. Vaccine. Perfect. This is Big Mame Mom, right? Big Mame Mom! What does Mame mean in Japanese? I feel like we looked it up once before. This guy's only 18, so the Pabumon is like weirdly high level for this dungeon. Kinda neat. The bottom of his shoes say Mame. That's pretty great, I think. Beans, peas, legumes. He's literally Bearmon. That's weird. He's like a bomb, right? Isn't he like a bomb or like a cannonball? He's a cannonball.
Preparations complete. Ready to launch.
I think Greymon Blue just leveled up.
Ready to go.
Didn't kill him.
Yeah.
So, you know, one of the things about doing this is every time I fight an enemy, I'm getting their trophy again, and I wonder if the trophies have to be unique to count for the extra, or if you had like 50 of the same trophy, if that would count as well. It could be bean-sized. Be used to describe someone diligent, hardworking, or faithful. Well, I will say normal Mamemon is kind of small. I mean, like, he's definitely not the size of a bean, but he's kind of small, right? So maybe that's what they're going for? Kind of calling him, like, small? I don't think they're going for the diligent, hardworking, or faithful, though, if I had to be honest.
Preparations complete.
Okay, you're not good. You're gonna be great, though. Did you hear his voice? Come on. Wasn't expecting that voice, and we're gonna get to hear it at least one more time here.
Preparations complete.
Slash Angemon? Huh. Slash Angemon. Great Angel Mega. That's kind of cool. Oh wait, what level was he? Oh my goodness. Only level 30. I'm not using my cross art. It's not happening. Probably Nano Machine Break. Oh boy, triple action. So, I'm not getting Mistymon back up because he's the wrong type. That's one of the major reasons for it, but I also don't want to waste the item.
Heaven's Gate!
Okay, not good.
Here it comes!
I mean, I knew he's an Angemon, but I did want to try it. This is technically better, right? I think so. But should I guard break him? It'll only matter... He's got too many turns. The guard break will be gone before his turn comes back around again, and Angemon's not doing physical. Wow, look at those misses. Like a weird sort of surprise difficult encounter. Should I defeat his will to continue? All that damage you did to us? Gone, erased. Like it never happened. I also slowed it down because I wanted to see if he had any other cool moves to watch. Kind of feels like no.
Here it comes! Golden Ripper!
And dead. Slash Angemon. Doru Greymon almost leveled up. This is also getting us, like, some Digivolution knowledge, right? We won't just have a silhouette. Be able to see a little bit more detail. Furious with you, Bomber. Furious. How dare... I will say, you saying it was amazing doesn't instill
Ready to launch.
any of its qualities in me that it might be good. Not a single one. I think it's gonna be terrible.
Yeah!
Ready to go.
Yeah!
Yeah, let's hear the rating number. The honest rating number. Underlined that word.
Preparations complete.
Matadormon! He's a matador. I mean, he doesn't look like a matador. He should have a big cape that he, like, swings around, right? But whatever. We'll take it. It says he's immortal. How do we defeat immortal? Let's get some element knowledge. Definitely Heaven's Gate.
Heaven's Gate!
He didn't even do, like, his special move. Now he's not gonna live to see another one.
You're ready! Blast fire!
Speed up. Should've been sped up the whole time anyways. Bam.
Heaven's Gate! Yeah!
So Matadormon looks like... Is it Jess? Not Jestermon. Is it Jestermon? I don't remember the name of the Digimon. It's not Jestermon. He's like a jester. Not there. What am I looking for? The field guide. Quick zoom through. I don't know why I can't remember his name. I gotta tell you, I'm actually really bad with remembering Digimon names. There's Matadormon. If I can't even click on it, okay. Maybe we don't even have him in here, the guy I'm thinking of. Calamaramon! We gotta get ourselves a Calamaramon. I'm not seeing him. I feel like he would have been much lower. Anyway, we move on. You would give it a solid 7 out of 10 for comedy and uniqueness, taking an overdone genre and making fun of it. Okay, I am all for making fun of the isekai genre. While I really liked the isekai genre in the beginning, it's overused. And they're like, you'll be watching an anime that has no right, no business being an isekai at all, and they'll make it one just because it's the popular thing. I hate that. I hate that so much. It's like, everything about this there's nothing to do with an isekai, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, but this guy was like reincarnated from a different world. It doesn't matter, it doesn't mean anything, that never uses anything out of it. But they just have to make it a thing. I feel like I've seen that so often now. It'll be like the first 5 minutes of like episode 1, there'll be an isekai, but then they get reincarnated and they have no memory, so what's the point of even making it an isekai?
Preparations complete.
Okay, my isekai rant is over. I mean, over for now. Certainly continue that rant anytime.
Yeah.
Some anime, barely noticeable. Yeah. All right. This is not a spoiler at all. However, in Sentenced to be a Hero, okay? Sentenced to be a Hero is not an isekai. It's not. However, there's one character who's like almost completely out of his mind, but he's a crazy fighter, right? Against the fairies, which are basically demons, right? And there is a line in there that is like, some say he's even reincarnated from another world or something like that. And I was like, why? Why did we do this? It's not even a plot point. It's not even, like, they never mention it again. They don't dive into it further. It's just a one sentence mention, and that's it. It's like, you didn't need to do that. You didn't need to do that. Why did you do that? One of your favorite overpowered main character animes is basically a Chinese parody anime. What is it called? Tell us now. Okay, fire's not great. Water is great. Alright, one more and then we're done with Fight the Ultimate Digimon 1. Daily Life of the Immortal King. Okay. I feel like I have seen... I haven't watched it, but I feel like I've seen it on Crunchyroll. I think. By the way, I was in a bookstore over the weekend, and I saw, the manga section, right? And I happened to see the Apothecary Diaries, and I was like, oh man, I can't wait for the Apothecary Diaries Season 3. I don't know why that like stuck out in my mind that like, yeah, that show I really enjoyed so much. Can't wait for the next season. So much so that like seeing it on the shelf put it in my mind For multiple days, I guess.
Preparations complete.
This? These are all bad.
Yeah.
Okay, the final encounter.
Preparations complete.
Is it, Iron Jaw Greymon? No, Metal Tyrannomon. I didn't think it was the Greymon. It definitely looks more like a Tyrannomon. I couldn't think of the name Tyrannomon, though. Try Shock. Why not? Shock was the way to go. Apothecary Season 3 starts in October with a movie in December. And then Part 2 of Season 3 in April. Okay, I didn't know that they were going to do a movie. Oh, speaking of movies, man, when is Demon Slayer's movie coming to, like, Crunchyroll? Because I've missed it in theater, and boy, do I really want to see it in theater, but it's just not going to happen. And I'm very excited for it, but, like, how long is it going to be off of Crunchyroll? Don't tell me it's already out and I just didn't know. We're gonna go fight the Ultimate Digimon number 2. But will we do it all? I don't know yet. Should almost certainly be able to get this, though. Alan Awakening Booster ×2. And the message. Just a Reddit thread asking for that this morning. I like it. Makes sense, though. Like, it's been a long time since it's, like, released but not available. Day 5 since arriving here. I still haven't found a way to return to my world. However, while I was messing with that device, I managed to open a gate to the digital world. It seems pretty dangerous out there, so maybe I'll prepare a little more before I try venturing out. There's a chance, by the way, that these guys are hard enough that going in with a balanced team is a bad idea. I don't know. I also don't know which path that we had done before. Maybe that Bearmon path. For some reason, that's kind of jumping out at me. I'm not gonna do it right now. We're just gonna walk into 3 and see if I can get the But running through all 8 paths in this one's gonna take a lot more time. And I want to do some story. We have more outer dungeons to look at as well, so you know. And we just get it. 30 plus. 30 plus. How many are we even at? Is a question that we can quickly look at. So I'm not going to count duplicates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We're 9 short. Unless duplicates count, but I think we have enough duplicates, so I don't think duplicates count. And this one was definitely a hard fight. Don't remember which way we went. Actually, I do. I think it was right there. I think we went and fought Wingdramon. Or, wait a second. Did we do a couple? Because I vaguely remember fighting that guy back there and that guy back there. I don't know. Either way, we're out. We're out. We'll do these again later. They've taken up too much time already. And we'll look at the other outer dungeons. I know the Chocobo Race ones. We got all the Chocobo Race ones. Survive to the end. I don't think there were items to get in here, but there were, sorry, when I say items, I mean items on the field, but there was definitely the other things. So let's check out 2 real quick. 3 we might not be able to do because of the level, because it's probably like defeat so many. I could click that and see what it is. Right, it's probably defeat so many enemies without an actual fight. I'm already tired of the outer dungeons. I'm not looking at the other ones. Come back. We won't remember which ones we looked at and didn't look at, but we'll do it later. Okay. Ooh. Is this an Andromon version? Hi, Andromon. Yes, it is. You can reach Volcanismon's chamber by sliding down from here. This attraction was built to honor a hero who once saved this place, but it does not compute. I fail to understand the thought process behind this. Talk to these guys first. The hotel doesn't have any vacancies at the moment. We're very sorry. Bad there's no Steam notes here. There isn't. We're not on Steam. It would be a great spot to put it, though. The ultimate Brachiomon's slide. Yep. Mannequins. A huge hand! This fight was actually fairly challenging for us when we were here. If only I were blessed with but a fraction of Lord Volcanismon's superior intellect. Got a passport? Listen. I hope this presentation will help you reach new heights and further Digivolution. This is a depiction of Lord Volcanismon crafting the right arm of the Divine Arms version. Is that Theta? I think it might be Theta. Completion of the right arm brought dramatic improvements to transport efficiency within the factorial area. It was also apparently used in tandem with the previously constructed left arm to drive off intruders. Simply seeing Lord Volcanismon's likeness is like a breath of fresh air for the soul. It's Omega, okay. I see. As I suspected, you want to hear the presentation. Lord Volcanismon once oversaw the entirety of the factorial area from this central control unit. Perhaps due to the unit having been created with such complex functions, no one else was capable of operating it. In Lord Volcanismon's absence, the control system has been modified so that those of us who remain can manage the area. It was so complex that they couldn't do it, yet they were able to modify it so that other people could use it. Makes little sense, but okay. Crafting the Divine Arms version Omega. Numerous prototypes of the Divine Arms were built before arriving at the perfected iteration, version Omega. Completion of the left arm sparked a spree of inventions for Lord Volcanismon, greatly advancing the factorial area. I gotta tell you, I hate Volcanismon. Not the character. Hate the design. because I hate ticks. I even had a tick on me. Like, I took the dogs for a walk, got back, sitting on the couch with Cooper, and then at some point I looked down and there was a tick crawling across my pant leg. And you know, you can't just like, well, maybe you don't know. Ticks are small, right? So you can't just like squish them and kill them. That will not do anything. But I did get it. It got got. That is not the right kind of tick. I do like that tick. I do like the tick. And in particular, I really like the Amazon newer tick series, and I thought for sure that they were going to do another season, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Because it's been so many years now. Thank you for your patronage. Did you enjoy your visit? Not really. If I'm honest with you, there was a lot of fabrications along the way and some crucial details and characters left out. You know, they say that nobody's seen Lord Volcanusmon. What if he was actually here pretending to be a statue? Where are we? Oh no, wait a second. Oh, is that elevator available? Okay, it's not. So there's... Or is it? Hold on. Hold on. Let me come over here so I can see better. So there's another elevator down there, right? That wasn't available. That one right there. We never even walked up to that platform. But we have to backtrack. Oh no. Do I have to go this way again? We're gonna do it quick. I promise. Current Tekken game is/was in a state of disarray. Fans haven't been happy with some aspects. Huh. Well... Is that people complaining because it's not, like... It's not the same as the last game? Did they do something new and different or whatever? I don't know. I always get...
Wow.
I always get skeptical, because sometimes... Like, the biggest fans can also be the biggest critic. And you know, there might be valid complaints, but I also feel like sometimes... it could still be really awesome, and it's only certain people that are upset about things. I don't know. Where do I gotta go? Alright. This is the way that we didn't go. And there's nothing here! It was so totally worth it. Okay. You don't follow it closely, but you follow a fighting game scene to know it was... Oh, it was an update patch that threw things way off. Aha. So it's not just like they were dissatisfied with the game. They made a change at some point that became the contentious part. I can see that actually maybe being a problem then. Yeah. See, Grappliomon, and in your head, you hear a certain unicorn duo saying, Theopleurodon. All right, the event we've all been waiting for. Hey, they're running the opposite direction. Do I get the reference?
What's going on here?
Is it Candy Mountain? I'm going to tell you, I don't know the reference, but I have a suspicion of what it is. Okay, that was correct. So I didn't know the reference off the top of my head. Well, that's not true. I guess I did. I don't remember it, but I was able to guess where it was from, but I don't know. It's funny. I never really got into the Candy Mountain stuff, and I actually watched it all later on. That's not one of the ones that I have like a nostalgic attachment to, unfortunately. Oh, James, Bomber made a Homestar Runner reference in the last one, and I said for sure you would have got it. What's going on here?
Crazy. I thought I was a goner.
Random voice acting of a character who's probably never going to speak again, right?
Kalismon went berserk mid-match and started attacking the spectators. Lots of spectators have been hurt, or worse.
How did this happen?
It looked like the challenger was saying something. Maybe he got in the undisputed champion's head. He was some newbie from somewhere. I think his name was Leomon.
You're okay with that era of YouTube dying?
Leomon fought Kalismon?
Yeah, that was the whole point.
I'm not sure I'd call it fighting. They were just talking for the longest time. And then Kalismon went berserk, holding his head like it was in pain. I don't know what was said, but that's what happened.
Is Leomon okay?
I don't think so. Leomon got tossed around like an old rag.
No way. But they're brothers, aren't they?
Kalismon is brainwashed? Maybe. Oh,
This is our fault. We shouldn't have let Leomon go alone.
Leomon is Little Bearmon. Kalismon is Big Bearmon. For anybody who missed the reveal of that in the last stream.
If I really do have some kind of power.
If I could turn back time. If I could save Leomon.
I wish I could activate it now. Please. Look at that.
It's almost like we shouldn't have gone through the theme park. Maybe that would have saved us enough time. Oh well.
The Dark Shadow responded to your call. It seems you're getting close to your true awakening. Gaze into the abyss within the Dark Shadow. The abyss shall gaze back into you. All you can do is to look within yourself and change your own actions. That's all. Another death of a Digimon with the potential to become an apostle. The Akashic vision will be screened momentarily.
Is it
In the land
Akashic
of
or
Iliad,
Akashic?
The Bearmon brothers shared an inseparable bond. The little one admired his big brother's strength and courage, and the big one cherished the timid younger brother. They both swore to become strong fighters, and sharpened each other's skills as time went on. Yet, calamity befell them one fateful day, the day the Titans attacked the town the brothers called home. Though the brothers fought valiantly, they lacked the strength to put up a real fight. They were wounded in battle and chased out of town. In the ensuing chaos, they were separated from one another.
I know what the clip was.
Thus did time pass. Keeping his promise to his older brother, the timid younger brother grew into a valiant warrior. He continued to search for his big brother, but there was no trace of him anywhere. The sadness from losing his brother eventually turned into rage, and little Bearmon's hatred of the Titans grew even stronger.
You know what? I just realized the animation looks like marionettes.
To deal with that hatred was with his fists. By the time the two brothers were finally reunited, all that awaited them was gut-wrenching tragedy. Oh, it's this place.
Oh, wait, he's here?
Crap, Leomon. He's still here.
Oh, when she said it's this place, for some reason I thought we were in the lobby, but no, we're back in the human world.
What are you talking about? Where else would I be?
And that must be Hiroko. What should we do?
This will be a turning point in history.
We can't let you do this alone.
You couldn't, like, answer the phone and tell Hiroko, hey, you know how we're time travelers? Well, we already had this conversation. I promise, we'll try to be here tomorrow, but I gotta go do something. Can't we just do that? Instead of, you know, the 90s trope of not communicating anything so nobody knows what's going on and everyone comes to the wrong conclusion? Oh, no, we have to do that? Okay. What's with his arms? What's with his legs?
What?
Legs are the same.
We know what you're thinking, but if you go on to fight Talisman, you're gonna die.
You don't know that. Not before I've even given it a try. Ever since I was little, all anyone could ever talk about was how great my big bro is.
It's not right for siblings to hate each other. Family isn't something you should take for granted. Don't you see that? Do you have any idea what I'd give to see my brother again?
What?
If you only realize that after they're gone, then it's too late. So let's go. Not to fight, but to help your brother. Please.
All right. I get it. I'll stop trying to do this on my own. No need to worry. Now, let's get over to the Paradise Coliseum.
We're gonna leave Hiroko thinking we've disappeared for another 8 years. But if you don't miscommunicate, so no one knows what's going on, so people can come to the wrong conclusion, then how will no one know what's going on so people can come to the wrong conclusion? Traveling through time again, and it seems to be happening more easily than before. Repeat this often enough, and space-time will begin to warp. You don't know that! You know literally nothing about how the rules of time travel work. You can't say things like this. This could result in a severe space-time disturbance. We have to make a decision before it's too late. Yeah, my decision, which I made already, was to ignore you. Stop calling me. Tried to block you, but it didn't work. I'm really not happy with what they've done with the organization that we're from and the operator. I don't know why is it not, oh, I need to use the Pegasus. Go to Pegasus mod. Calling about your time traveler's extended warranty? No! I will say, I actually, I'm fairly, like, happy with how they've done the time traveling in this game. They're just, like, short bits of time traveling, other than, like, the initial 8-year jump and stuff. You know, sometimes, like, a time travel story can get, like, bogged down on itself. This one doesn't really feel like that at all. They haven't tried to do anything, like, weird and complex and, like, weird, like, paradox things. They haven't done any of that. It's really just been like, hey, let's go back, like, half a day to fix something. I bear dire news about Marukimon's poisoning. Without treatment, I'm afraid he is not long for this world. We will need the fruit of Karpos Hul after all, although I had heard that previously you were unable to obtain any. True. I will go and have a look for it myself. With Marukimon's condition, every moment counts. Alright then. And here we are, messing with Bear Brothers.
Wow.
Wait, what? There's a train here? I didn't want to talk to you. Sorry, Angemon. I didn't want to talk to you. I don't want him. I want him to stay enlightened, right? I don't want him to swap out of enlightened. I don't know what he does if I answer with like a wisdom answer. But I'm going to answer with a wisdom answer, and I really hope it doesn't pull him down into astute. And it sure did! Boost int for the first 3 rounds. Attacking deals magic damage. That's not bad. Attacking deals magic damage? I think that's just his, like, base attack. But I don't want to lose the int boost. The int boost is great. Oh, wait. Hold on. Can I tell you now? I'm really confused. What is his current skill? Is it saying intense focus will overwrite Secret Sage Art, or is it saying intense focus will become Secret Sage Art? I feel like I haven't had this confusion until now in the game, which is weird. But I have this confusion now. My gut told me that intense focus will become Secret Sage Art. But the reason why I'm unsure about that is because I don't really remember him starting with an int bonus. Has he been starting with an int bonus this whole time and I haven't really been noticing? Astro, are you there? Can you answer this? But like I'm very, very clearly recognizing the bad UX on this, right? User experience. How are we supposed to know which one is his current? They just needed to have a little title that said current on one of them. I want intense focus. That's what I want. And I think it's telling me intense focus will become Secret Sage Art. So I'm going to say don't replace, and then we're going to find out what it is. Perfect. It is actually intense focus. However, he is now the wrong personality. So he used to have 9, which was a boost to int and SP growth. But now he's int and speed growth. While speed isn't bad, I feel like I want him to have all the SP he can get. He can spam his moves and like his heals and stuff. And for most of the time it doesn't matter, but like all those long fights, SP does matter. And his speed's not terrible as it is. Now we gotta get him back up. How much did he move by? And of course, goes back to the other thing. I hate these screens. It doesn't show us where in the astute tree he is. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Did you know that I hate it? We are still short of Metal Greymon Blue. Didn't we downgrade someone back to a Tokomon? Yes. Ah, look at this. We have it now. I think I'm just gonna do it because we don't have any bond. And 58 is still a really great level. Let's see what this guy is. I believe we saw him in Cyber Sleuth, right? Lucimon. He is only a rookie. Grand Cross, all enemies, light magic, power 50. He has a lot of wings, right? He has 8 coming out of his back, then 2 more on his head. Actually, he has 10 coming out of his back because some of them he has around his waist. By the way, I never... I got him, but I didn't get him up above this form. Okay. But I don't understand this. This is a very Japanese thing, and I don't know what it is about it. But I don't know why they have a fascination of putting wings on the heads of creatures, whether it's a humanoid creature or not. For example, there was a Pegasus in Witch Hat Atelier, not a spoiler, and the wings didn't come out of its back like you might think a Pegasus would. They came out of its head, and I just don't get it. Because, like, personally, I don't think it looks good. But then there's the whole side bit of, like, man, if you were flying with all the weight of everything under your head being pulled down, I feel like that wouldn't be good. There's a reason why, like, the back makes the most sense. Lore thing, the number of wings relates to the hierarchy of the angels. So then Lucimon is pretty high on that hierarchy. We need rank 7 to go to the next one. And the int, we're gonna crush that int. So we'll get this one, whatever it is, once we get rank 7. Everybody else is still fine. So, how many wings does Angemon have? He's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't have any coming out of his head. That's his problem. He wants to pretend he does, though. Look at his mask. What are you doing here? Oh, this is an exhibit that recreates the Locomon of a bygone day. I thought this was actually going to be a different Locomon. Yeah, let's listen to it. Thank you. Now let me begin. Have you ever ridden the Locomon Railroad? Locomon is an essential Digimon for traveling between different regions. They perform a variety of roles, from providing long-range travel unaffected by weather to transporting heavy cargo. Though their deeds may not be as conspicuous as those of Kokuamon, this land wouldn't be what it is without Locomon. We know where he is, too. We also know where the Kokuamon is, but... where both Kokuamon are. Hey, don't be pecking at the train model.
Great.
I wonder how long it takes to be able to do another talking session with your Digimon, right? Because, like, these guys can talk, but Angemon can't. I gotta push him back to Enlightened. Sure, it's lively, kind of like it was before, but this isn't the same Factorial Town. No, it is not. Theme park. That right there, what is that flying? Not that one. That one. It looks like a dishwasher or a washing machine with wings. Okay. Hey, you know what? Let's do a quick save. It's been a while. Alright, here we go. What's that? The SDGP? You say you're the material world's champion. I've heard rumors about your world's arena. If I let you enter, it'll be quite the spectacle. Okay, you may pass. Why is it called Factorial Town? I think it's a play on words, right? This place was a factory town, but factorial is a mathematical term. So I think that's it. I don't think they give a reason other than that. I mean, they didn't even give that reason. I think there's just a play on word. So, factorial. This is the place that I thought the pass was used for initially. Oh. So a factorial, like, what you'll see is like, 5 exclamation mark would be 5 factorial. And, that means, if I remember correctly, it's been so long since I've done factorial, I think that's 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. I think that's how you do factorial. Boy, I haven't thought about that in forever, but I think so, because if it was 5 times 5 5 times, well then that would just be 5 raised to the 5th power. Anyways, I have to look it up now, guys. I have to. I am correct. How about this? The search assistant even is giving me the example of 5 factorial. How about that? That's funny. Alrighty. I keep hearing about this Callismon. Apparently, he's quite the fierce fighter. Hey, look, the 2 guys that they gave, randomly voice acting in the previous scene no longer have it when they could have. When were they ever going to talk again? Right here, the voice acting's gone. Sorry. Just, if they had, like, fully voice acted this game or done, I don't know, just a little bit more thought on how and when they did voice acting, boy, that could have really elevated the game. I love the game. I love it. But that could have made it just that little bit better. They like tease you with little bits of voice acting, but not much. Not that the others are anything to scoff at. I don't think we can afford to hold back with them either. That's true, but let's save our secret weapon for a real emergency. Oh my gosh, it's Stingmon! You're my favorite! Thank you for your support. Wow, now the pressure's really on, huh? Cut it out! Stay focused, you could lose the next battle. A sword that is true to the basics is the strongest. I shall prove it by winning this battle. I wouldn't be opposed, by the way, to having a Nightmon. I think Nightmon's cool. The town is in an awful state, and here you are carrying on like a fool. What's more, our master is injured. Why will you not come back? Ha! Yes, our master taught us well, but that doesn't matter anymore. All I care about now is carving up worthy opponents. I have no interest in weaklings. What? You impudent wretch. Face me in a duel, and if you win, come back. Wait, did it say if you win or if I win? Hey, you have courage. I will give you that. Very well. Challenge accepted. Because I feel like he said you. That's how I read it. And that sounds like a trick at that point. Like a Bugs Bunny type trick. Boltmon. Oh, it was Boltmon. 100% this is the creature that was like powered down. that we saw in that building. It was Boltmon for sure. Destroy all enemies! Like a Frankenstein kind of looking guy. And when I say Frankenstein, I mean the monster. Don't at me. Fighting ain't just about who's got the most brawn. You gotta use your noggin too. So, what do you say to a card battle? I say, you're gonna regret it. That was a high contender for Bomber Palmermon. I can see it. I can see it. Look at that. Look at that level 7 card right there. We're gonna hold on to it. I might be able to use these two for additional summons. And the rest of them are kind of meh. So you know what? Let's throw out our 4. See what they do with that. I'd love to throw out our 7 against their 6, but there's no guaranteeing that's going to happen, right? So we'll do our Skull Meramon next. He might throw the 6 out to beat the Skull Meramon. If I do Chaosmon, he could, like... I'm pretty sure, by the way, there is no logic that the enemy uses. I think it's mostly just complete randomness. But, if it was me... Right? I would either throw the 6 out for a chance of victory. A decent chance of victory, right? Or I'd throw the 2 out as fodder, because the 2's not going to win against anything. And then we lose our 7 card, you know? But if I throw the 5, and I was the opponent, I would absolutely play the 6 at that moment. So let's do the 7 and see what happens. 4. Again, that doesn't really make sense to me as a valid play. If you're gonna, like, waste one, the 2 is best to waste. If you're gonna really try to win it, then use the 6. If you're gonna be, like, half and half, try to waste or whatever, then why? By the way, when we remake this game, right, we're gonna come up with some really good logic for the enemy to use. And I think as a challenge for ourselves, we should come up with difficulty levels. Right? We should try to come up with at least a normal and hard AI, right? So the hard AI always plays optimally compared to what we think is optimal, because that's all we can do, versus the normal, which will play optimally like sometime, and other times, I guess we'd have to think about it. Like, we should have, like, the optimal card to play, we should have the most unoptimal card to play, and then there should be a little bit of randomness in there to be like, well, sometimes it'll play something in the middle. I don't know. Thoughts? Does that make sense? I feel like it makes sense. Come up with that more when we're actually building it. And by the way, I feel like I could build it now, right? Like, I'm still going through those tutorials, and absolutely, the current tutorial is like leaps and bounds above the previous tutorials, and it has like lots of great inheritance and all sorts of things, like concepts and stuff in there, and how to like correctly apply and use them. But I am getting so antsy to go build something without a tutorial. So antsy. I don't know if like maybe we take like if I take a stop between the tutorial and like try to do one of these little games, you know? Maybe. Well, we're going to take Goldramon, and I'm going to take Raremon. Not bad. You got me. And here I thought I was pretty darn good at reading my opponents. Yeah, you were good at reading the facial expression on my face that said, I'm going to win. You're very good at reading that. Very bad at learning how, like, card games work. But sure, whatever. The arena is the best. You can make good money and it's fun. Hey you, just look around and you'll see we don't play games around here. I mean, I just played a card game. What are you talking about? Or Growlmon the Tyrant, the aloof yet honorable Cyber Drummon, Boltmon the heartless KO machine. I didn't even see those guys up there. Faster than the speed of sound, Mach Gaugamon, and Chromon the Speed Stars. Nightmon the Silver Comet, and Stingmon and XVmon, the new order everyone's got their eyes on. Those are the type of bruisers you'll be up against at this arena. Now be a good kid and skedaddle. Another profitable day at the arena. Truly, I could not ask for more. The park is doing great as well, so investing all that time and money was the right choice. I hope you like Datamon's voice. Looks like you can... Oh, wait. I thought it said can't, but hold off. Why is it checked off? We haven't been here before. Confused. Maybe it's checked off because I unlocked it. Maybe I walked close enough to unlock it just like a minute ago and didn't notice. It's another Chocobo race. Yeah. We can do this, no problem. Because these races... Wow, there's a lot of those big Mamemons. These races haven't really been an issue, but maybe this one will be. This one's definitely more challenging than the last one that we did. It's probably a 20k reward, you think? I know. I wanted to see. I'm gonna buy, like, 6 of them. I don't know. Because this is also a really good moneymaker, and this one's probably gonna be 20,000, right? $20K full revival spray. Now, what I will say is the other one was a revival pill DX, right? And I think that's a better option. I mean, the full revival spray is not bad. It's not bad because it's going to revive your active battle team. But the other one, the DX revival, I bet you is more HP and you can target your reserve members. I kind of like those better, but I like the money here more. All right, let's see if we can win on our first attempt. Oh, I was trying to use the D-pad. I'm off to a bad start. Meat! 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 No, I hit stuff! This one's way more challenging than the other one. I missed one there too. It's okay. We're doing all right. Okay. Not that difficult, however. Did we unlock the extra thing? Oh, whoa. In addition, here is a present from the Master as a reward for completing every challenge in this series. Gained a mysterious device gold. I don't believe it! You really gave it all you had and completed your first series. Congrats! Please accept this reward as my way of saying thanks. I hope you like it. I've created 5 types of games in all. I recommend you give the other 4 varieties a shot too. And who is this? I'm not sure based on the sprite. Magna Garurumon. You've shown more than enough. I entrust you with my power. I'll slice down anyone who hinders you immediately. Yeah. Make him my ally. Yeah. Magna Garurumon has joined. I perform regular maintenance on my equipment, so call on me whenever you need. He's level 40 to start. Protected. He's a hybrid type. Wait, does that mean he can digivolve whenever he wants? Variable android hybrid with machine gun destroyer. All enemy steel. 75 power is not bad. With crit rate. That causes mode change. Yeah, he's one of the ones that transforms. Which we definitely think is a cool thing. Shine Burst 3 and Crush Blade 3. I like those two. Very high speed stat. Pretty good attack stat. Int's not terribly far behind. Now, if I'm not mistaken, right, this mode change will not change his level, right? Oh, you believe in this case hybrid refers to human spirit Digimon. Oh. Well, that's funny. Because, like, I was, I guess, wrong then about this, but also, just out of sheer chance, was also right about this. He's got the mode change. Level, personality, talent, and bond do not change, yeah. And I can de-digivolve him even. Not that I want to, but he's like the right personality and everything to do that as well. Rank 8. Like, there's a chance, by the way, that you need rank 7 to even get this guy. Right? It's a chance. Let's see what his other form looks like. He might be swapping into the team, everybody. Okay, now hold on. Are those lightsabers or are they blue metal sticks? I'm not sure. They kind of don't look like lasers. Magna Garurumon detached. Is his speed even higher now? Does he get faster in this form? He's got Starlight Velocity. He's still, by the way, variable. Single target, light, power 85. 100% chance of 20% boost to speed for 3 turns. Increased damage to Ancient. This guy's cool. He's cool. Let's bring him back. Yeah, he is slower here, but his attack's higher. His attack here is only 1710. But over here, it's... Oh, no. This is showing me his max level stats. His talent's already at 100. Oh, I totally didn't even notice that. Yeah, just go back. $1785. What was his attack on the last one? I feel like it was close. His int is 14 something here, and I almost feel like his int was only 13 something on the last one. I don't know. What I'll say is with his special skill costing 310 right here, his SP is not going to last long. His HP also looks higher in this form. Alright, set up. Goodbye, Greymon Blue for now. Alright, we'll figure the rest of him out a little bit later. Let's give him some equipment. SP up, attack up, int up. Yes, he does both magic and physical. I like it. Accuracy and evasion. Int and crit, int and special, attack and int. This isn't terrible. It's like our attacker attachment 1 already. Physical, give him some more defense. Could use some more spirit. Is it spirit or special? I never remember. Crit 15%'s not terrible. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. So I'm either looking at that crit, or I'm looking at attack and defense, or I'm looking at attack and int. I think I'm looking at the attack and defense. Bam. Bam. So, how does the variable type work? Is there a separate, like, rock, paper, scissors game with variable and free type? This guy? Or are they just completely separate and they don't really impact each other? Because it might be that. Oh, hold on. I wanted to also, just, like, pull him out real quick. See him. Yeah, look how cool he is. Cool. Alright, did we get this? We did get it. Talent Awakening booster times 5. Message.
Much appreciated, everyone.
It? Okay. Day 7 since arriving here. I'm ready to try going outside. My first order of business will be surveying the area. I think I'll explore the digital world a little at a time. What has they been... that person, I'm assuming it's a he, because I think it's probably going to be Dr. Yuki. What have they been eating? They were in here for... I'm assuming when they say in here, I think they mean the outer dungeon, if I'm guessing. What were they eating for 7 days? Also, those, like, black and white swirls really make me think of the Eaters from last game. I bought 6 Vade passes. I'm not going to do all 6, not right now, but we're going to do at least one more. Get a little bit more money. And I can hit boxes this time, right? So let's go ahead and get some, like, unlocks. Some items. From these guys. These are going to have items in them. Sapphires and emeralds. Ah, I didn't mean to hit that one, but whatever. Kapow! Go! Right, we can just sell those for stuff. For money. Money is the stuff. I'm not gonna get to that box, it's not happening. I will hit this box though. And then you just get rock model fragment. Okay. This outer dungeon, totally worth doing. Awesome Digimon reward. Variable is like free type, that it doesn't follow the standard rock, paper, scissors, but can have unique sets of resistances and weaknesses. Oh. Okay. Before I talk to you, say nothing, and yeah, can't do that. Save it again real quick. Well, well, well. Now, this is a rare sight. The Shinjuku Dungeon Grand Prix champ in the flesh. What brings the great and mighty champion all the way to the Paradise Coliseum? Ha, you want to talk to Callismon? As if you could. Oops, where are my banners? I suppose a big SDGP champ like you wouldn't know. Well, let me fill you in. Callismon calls the shots here. As the Paradise Coliseum Great Titan Champion. That's on a completely different level from a puny SDGP runt like you. But if, and this is just if, you want to talk to Callismon, step into the ring. Win enough to make a name for yourself, and maybe, just maybe, you'll earn a shot at the PCGT Champion. Then you can talk all you want during your match, but this is all if you aren't too weak to get that far. Well, what'll it be, champ? You gonna sign up? That's the way, whether anyone knows you or not, you at least speak like a true champion. All right, we got you entered. Now, go to the competitor's waiting room. Hey, wait, he says something now? Champion in action. Now, this I have to see.
We've kept you waiting long enough. The fighters will now enter the arena.
I wonder. Okay, I don't know what Callismon looks like, by the way, but let me throw out a possibility. We haven't seen anybody de-digivolve in this game, unless it was one of our Digimon that we de-digivolved, right? But what if, as part of the fight, we're gonna have to fight him, we're gonna have to win, but then what if afterwards he, like, regrets teaming up with the Titans and all of that, and then he de-digivolves back to Bearmon so that he can re-digivolve to a better form? Thoughts? Another tournament, yes. Amazing! It's the first appearance of the champion from the material world. How will the SDGP champ hold up? It's a bloodsucker's ball. Behold the aloof noble. Wait, they're being joined by Minotauromon. Hey, shall we dance? I'm gonna enjoy this. Where can I find a glass of nice, tasty milk? I want to drink some. Got any? What a line. What are you doing, Minotauromon? I thought I told you not to follow me. Who brought you here?
And now, let's get this match on!
All right. Well, it's funny because he's Matadormon. He's a matador, and then the bull followed the matador. Right? It's funny. I like it.
Ready to go.
I have a cat who is threatening me with messing with my cables. Don't do it. Because what happens is she wants to rubber face. I said this before. She wants to rubber face on the cables, and it starts yanking everything, and it'll like pull on my camera and my screens and everything, and I hate it. She knows I hate it, and I kick her out of that spot every time, and yet she goes back. Both virus. Perfect. Toru Greymon, you're out. Andromon, you're in.
I'm counting on you.
He's definitely better with his magic than his physical, but this is a 300% increase, like guaranteed that we know about, so let's just do it.
Here I go. Spiral sword.
That wasn't very much at all. I have my cross art. You know what? Let's just also pop the cross art.
Take this!
You know, also, I didn't look. What level are these guys? 40? 40. Okay, cool. All right, our new Magna Garurumon's first action. Do I do one of these, or do I have him mode change? I'm going to have him mode change.
Machine gun destroyer!
He's like a jet! I didn't see that until now. And those are almost like nibble cannons. I'm saying it now, those are like nibble cannons. Poisoned. Hate that. Hate that, but... not gonna do anything about it either. Just do this one. Reduce the steel resist. We have steel on other guys, right?
Here goes. Powered ignition!
Ooh, big damage. He's so tall. He's so tall. So I could do Starlight Velocity and go back to, I guess, our attached version. Or I could use Crush Blade right now for extra damage. Kind of like that. Let's just do that one. I thought it would win! Didn't win. Let's see what electricity does. It does good, but we missed 2 of the 3 hits. I don't know if we have to be concerned about our HP and SP and stuff between matches. We're about to find out.
Penetra laser!
We didn't in the human world. Miss! Miss, but I'll punch you for good measure. I just realized, on Matadormon, that was our first % gain, meaning that in the outer dungeon, we couldn't farm them if we wanted to. I don't like that. I feel like we were actually fighting him. We should have been able to get sync there, but whatever. Second match for Group A is about to begin. Competitors, please proceed to the waiting room. And we will. In just a moment. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back again to do more of the arena. Let's do it. Straight in. I don't know what happened, but my green screen is like right on top of me. Right here. It got moved close. At last, the SDGB champ is here. Get ready to be amazed. In the circus... Oh, sorry. It's the circus in the red. No misreckoning. They've joined the fight in order to help pay off their debts. By the way, that there, Piedmon, that was the name of the guy I was trying to come up with earlier. That was like, is he Jestermon? I was like, that's not the right name. Whispering, please lose this battle. I have a wife and kids to think of. Glurp? Ringleader, when did you get a family, Glurp? You've been single as long as I've known you, Glurp. You idiot, you're ruining everything.
And now, let's get this match on!
Alright, what level are they? Skull Mammothmon, they're all level 40. So he is a Mega, and he is also a Mega. No, so Vaccine, Virus. So keeping our vaccines out is not a terrible idea. And then, like, maybe after we take out the viruses, pull out, like, a Doru Greymon, maybe? Either way, I feel like I gotta start with Machine Gun Destroyer. Do it.
You're going down. Machine Gun Destroyer!
I guess those are closer to shoulder guns instead of nipple guns, but... Miss. Should I keep up with the AoE attacks? I don't know that it's a good idea. Probably not the worst idea. Don't lie to yourself. 100% nipple guns. All right. Astro confirmed it. AGO does have Soul Fear, but I kind of want to hit him with the middle guy, Piedmon, with this.
Here goes. Powered ignition.
We might as... Oh, wow. Might as well be watching Austin Powers when he uses that.
Complete.
I mean, I will say, Austin Powers definitely has nipple guns done correctly. I don't know if Magna Garurumons are done quite as well. But, you know.
Spiral sword.
Okay, and now we do Starlight Velocity, and I guess I'm gonna do it on the left guy because he's got the light, you know, reason or weakness. We haven't seen this one yet.
Starlight Velocity! Oh yeah!
The move could have been cooler, I feel like.
Musical
Wait a second! Okay, I you know what? I guess I read the move, but I didn't comprehend part of it. I thought that when we used that move, he was gonna go back to his attached form and become his fighter jet again. I think our other guy, which I thought was hybrid, but maybe is something else that can, you know, change forms. I thought his moves swapped him back and forth. But I guess not. What I will say is I I like him a little less now because of that, because I feel like his other form is definitely stronger, right? Not like crazy amount stronger, but it is stronger.
Launching cross art!
Now you want to rewatch them? I kind of do too now. It's been a long time since I've seen them. And to be honest, I really enjoy the Austin Powers movies. Yeah, his form change is dropping his armor. That's exactly what's happened. Yeah. Do I worry that he'll die? Yes, a little bit. Do I worry enough to try to heal? I don't think so. I want to do a different move, because this is only, you know, it's an AoE attack. Even though we had the light bonus. That wasn't bad.
Powered ignition!
Now we have the option of doing the steel attack here for 150, or swapping to like Doro Greymon. And he has a steel attack, but it's AoE. I'm gonna swap.
I'm counting on you.
Get ready.
I feel like his typing was gonna give us enough extra damage. But maybe not. That did. I feel like that did almost nothing. Although he gets to attack again. Just do it again, I guess. It's not gonna be enough to take him out though.
Metal meteor.
All right, it's all on you with your Crush Blade 3. Actually, do I want Crush Blade? Oh, it's an AoE. Yeah. Or I could do this. So this is 85 power. Or, what is that? 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, but a 20% crit rate. But some attacks might miss. The crit could make a big difference, right? Now this is also, they're both physical attacks. And he's at 3,000 attack. That's just crazy. Let's just do Starlight Velocity. Why not?
What? Starlight velocity.
Yeah, that was the right move. Yep.
Oh yeah.
The winner is the SDGP Champion team. I gotta say, saying SDGP Champion is actually harder than you would think. I don't know why. Third match is about to begin. Let's go do it. I was on the edge of my seat. That was a match worth watching.
We've kept you waiting long enough. The fighters will now enter the arena.
Without further ado, we welcome the Shinjuku Dungeon Grand Prix champion. A fighter truly worthy of the title. He burns so fierce that it makes you forget the past. The Paradise Coliseum's watchman makes his fiery appearance. My 100th victim! This calls for a celebration! I'm always eager to add to my list. Or is it 101? What just popped up? What was up there at the top of the screen? Or was it 101? My last one was 100. Oh, it's just a little cube. Wait, maybe it was 98? Or 103? I've lost count already. Never mind! It doesn't matter how many. I'll just be happy to get another trophy for my wall. You've looked away every time the nipple guns come out, hoping to catch it this round. I was not planning to use that move this time.
Get this match on!
Because he drops his armor when we use nipple guns. What type? Data. I want virus. I only have one virus. I should swap out Angemon, though. Alright, we swap out Angemon. I don't want to swap out Angemon. Anyway, this is the guy with the nipple turrets, but... Oh, is he weak? Or he's resistance to steel. So we also don't want to use that move anyways. This is an all-enemy light magic, though. That's not great. It might be better off to swap him. I'm not sure about that. You know what I am going to do, though? I'm going to charge physical on Doru Greymon. I think this makes sense, because Ajo's going to be weak.
I'm grateful.
Alright, hold on. Swapping for Mistymon.
Please?
And then you're just going to do your normal move and get your bonuses. And hopefully fire's good. Haha, wait. Of course fire's not good. What am I thinking? We didn't know that, but like, of course. He's like fire incarnate. Yeah, and you could do heavy strike, or I could reduce his steel resist. I'm just feeling heavy strike.
Get lost.
The king of this!
That was unimpressive. And then on here, bam, we do this and it should do more damage because we have charge physical. Seemed alright. So I do actually think now it makes sense because steel is not good on him. I think it makes sense to use this move to get out of this form so we have our good single target light attack. So you're gonna get to see the nipple guns. I hope you're there, Bomber. Hope you didn't walk away.
Machine gun destroyer!
You saw him. Nice. Bomber just had to see the nipples. Just saying, that's what's happened here. Oh, I should... Well, I don't know. I feel like I should use guard break. Cross art time. Although the next fight could be Calispan, but we'll get it back soon enough. Bam. All right, Starlight Velocity.
You're going down. Starlight velocity!
I like his voice, by the way.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Yeah!
You're going down. He sounds like Hercule. That's what it is. He sounds like Hercule. And or the non-English version, Mr. Satan. Was that one difficult for you, Grappliomon?
You okay?
This is your fault, you know. If I hadn't wasted all that energy fighting you in the underground, I'd be fine right now.
You could just watch. We'd be fine without you.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, in the other timeline, he got all the way to Talisman somehow. But then lost, I
kidding.
guess.
If anything, I'm grateful. Never thought you'd go so far to help me and my big bro.
What are you talking about? When you were still little Bearmon, what did we do at every chance? We went around helping people. Come on. This is probably the last one, but what I will say is I bet you we have to fight this dude. Boltmon, I bet we have to fight him. We also haven't fought like these guys. It feels like they're, or these guys. So I don't know if they're, well, I guess the Piedmon like group wasn't in here either. So maybe it doesn't matter.
We've kept you waiting long enough. The fighters will now enter the arena.
What? This dynamic duo hates oolong tea. Who hates oolong tea? It's cuteness to the max, the Terrier Twins. I'm low-key starving like a minute ago. Like, let's go grab an Ebby burger after this. I totes broken nail in the last match. That's like negative 1,000 aura.
And now, let's get this.
That is not the personality types I would have assigned to either of them. But now, here you have it. Data. Vaccine. Okay, so what do I want here? I kind of want my data types out. Take out this guy. Also, do I know, like, element steel's good here? All right. We'll use the steel move.
Metal Meteor!
It says steel's good, I guess I could do that, but instead I'm gonna Crush Blade.
Here goes nothing! Carrier Tornado!
Whoa. Whoa. I feel like Mistymon is gonna swap for probably Lilymon, but I kind of want Angemon to come out to heal.
Powered ignition!
In fact, Mistymon's not gonna swap now. Now that we've taken out the vaccine.
You're ready? Blast fire! Yeah!
In fact, I think our team is just fine. I'm gonna hope that Misty doesn't get hit. Guess that's it. Although Doro Greymon doesn't have a good, like... He doesn't have a extra effective move. So let's try Lily real quick. Flower Cannon is effective. However, we're gonna cross heal first on Mistymon. And I'll guarantee Misty stays up.
Yeah!
And Misty is the right type, right? So I kind of want to keep him up.
Powered ignition!
300%, but it's the AoE. Let's do this.
You're ready! Blast fire!
That did good damage. And now it's weaker to steel, so this is also going to do good damage. Good enough damage. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the variable type, because reflects magic, wonderful. I feel like we get a lot of positive damage. What am I trying to say? I feel like using the correct typing does a lot for us, right? Going from 100% damage to 200% damage just by being the right type. But Magna Garurumon is basically capped at always being 100% plus an element, which is only 50%. I don't know how I feel about that. It also means that no one's going to be extra effective against him. But still, anyway, all of her stuff is magic, which I really don't want to do now, so...
Please?
Thanks for healing, Lily, and now we'll swap you out for Metal Meteor, which I know it's the AoE, but it's also steel.
Metal Meteor!
One extra bite for good measure. I went from 0 to 20% on both of them. Is that the first time I fought a Terriermon and what's the other one called? Lotmon or whatever?
Just leave Calismon to us.
Not, is it?
Listen to Agiomon. I can't stand to see family fight.
No. I'm gonna stop Big Bro myself! Big Bro! I know you're watching! Come on out, you traitor! You fool who sold your soul to the Titans! I'll give you a beating you'll never forget!
Is it happening right now? I did not know what to expect,
Calismon?
but he's kind of cool looking. Probably the first since the last time I converted. Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It might not look like him anymore, but I can tell. Big Bro.
Big Bro.
Definitely sounds brainwashed.
That's it. Try to remember.
Or he digivolved into a Digimon that's just dumb. Maybe that's a possibility.
I tried my hardest. I wanted to be strong like you, so I wouldn't embarrass you as your little brother. But look what you've become now.
I mean, he's got a big gun on his arm.
What happened to you?
Oh, also, I just realized that his fingers are, I think, blades.
Where's the Big Bro I admired so much?
Where else are you gonna find designs like this? Like, I can fully understand if you're like, no, blades for fingers is stupid. However, it's also a cool idea, and you don't see that like anywhere else. I'm not sure we can reason with this guy. Hammers for fingers, maybe? There we go. When we make our monster battler, we're gonna make a hammer fingers guy.
Whoa, what's this? What's going on? The undisputed champion has totally lost it.
This is so stupid. This is so stupid. But I would name him Bearmon. After renowned handyman Bob Vila with his hammers. Knives for fingers, is that not what claws are? Yeah, but typically you have your finger and then your claws attached to it, right? It's not just replacing it. The finger has become the claw. Bob the Buildermon. Well, Bob the Buildermon would be his rookie form.
There's no stopping the champion. We have to start the match.
And then
Right now.
every form is a Bob something. It makes total sense now. Like we found the canon Digivolution pathway. Talons. Okay, talons. You're right. No. Okay.
Let the final match begin.
Preparations complete.
Ooh, and we start off with the cross art. All right. We're not going to use it. We're going to wait because absolutely he's going to have one of those moves where we need to stop him charging, so we're just going to hold it. His virus? Okay. That's not bad. I feel like Angemon and Andromon are two of our stronger guys anyways. But that does mean that Doro Greymon's gonna swap, like, now. Who should I bring out first, though, is the next question. And I'm leaning towards Andromon because I see 2 attacks coming up here in a row, and I think Andromon will survive them a little bit better.
Please?
Just on the chance that Angemon's targeted. Also, interesting idea of doing a character reversal on somebody if we really wanted to. I'm going to start off with the speed field. I'm probably swapping Misty, but
Appreciate it.
that's okay. It'll still be an effect on everybody else. Crush Blade. I could also, hold on, I could charge physical on Agio. Let's start it off that way.
Thanks.
Oh, also Agio gets a move in between because we gave him speed up. I like that. I like that a lot. Hit him.
Here goes. Powered ignition.
Hit him hard. Don't like that. Youch. Misty could die right here. Whew, okay. Come on out, Angemon.
I'm counting on you.
Well, I could heal everybody. I mean, like, part of Angemon's job is going to be to keep people healed up. So I think I'm going to do that. Because Garurumon's looking a little low. Oh, he lost his steel down. I hate that. I hate that so much. We're in a position now where Magna Garurumon's not very good against him. If I use Machine Gun Destroyer... Wait, does he have the machine trait? He has machine trait. I guess I didn't expect that. Okay, think about it for a second though, right? If we swap him to his other form, he's gonna be a little weaker and a little bit more vulnerable, but he'll be able to do single target light magic. But I've got another thought. What if Andromon uses character reversal on him, right? Will that make his steel move actually good? I think it will, won't it? I'm going to attempt that. So that means on this turn, I'm going to acceleration boost somebody again. And it might be Agio again. I see he's already lost it.
Thanks.
Hope this is making sense, what I'm gonna do here.
Here goes. Powered ignition.
Although, I probably shouldn't have done that this turn. I probably should have used, like, heavy attack or whatever. Anyway, since he's machine trait, he might be weak to electricity. We're gonna try that this turn. Eh. Youch. That warrants using a healing item.
Are you okay?
Yeah!
Character reversal. We'll see what that means for us. Wait, he just blocked that. Magna Garurumon completely blocked that. Also, Magna Angemon is probably going to die.
Please?
Yeah!
So, I see now. See, I didn't notice this before, but Magna Garurumon cannot take light damage, which is kind of cool. But when we reverse him, he can no longer take dark damage. That's actually made him a lot stronger already. And then if I come in here and I go to Crush Blade, yeah, look at that. Now his steel is improved because his steel has become opposite as well. Character reversal is such a cool ability, and I don't know that, like, I've seen any other game use it before. Like, the concept of just reversing everything about a character, basically. However, did it reverse, like, his stats? No. It didn't, like, swap his attack and int or anything like that. Okay, do that. So on this turn, right? If I power ignition, again, he'll get the weakness to steel. I don't think that Magna Garurumon gets a turn off before it wears off. However, Andromon will, and Andromon can make use of it. Alternatively, I could just Heavy Strike, because what's happening is instead of doing 200% damage, I'm doing 150% damage, right? So it could make Andromon a little bit better, but it's making Agio worse. By using it over and over again. I'm gonna do Heavy Strike. Which is ×3 great damage.
He sure is strong. And it seems like he gets stronger the more we hurt him.
Almost like we should have just talked it out. Oh wait, he couldn't talk. Angemon, fortunately, you're just gonna heal. You're low. Some other people took a little bit of damage. He would have died right there had we not done so. Yeesh.
Are you okay?
Yeah!
So, you know, Angemon's taking all the dark damage. That's what it is. But if I reversed Angemon, He wouldn't take the dark damage anymore, but then he'd be taking the type damage, which is probably worse. Okay, do that.
Spiral sword!
The air turns menacing.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Focus on the gun on his right arm.
Sure thing. That's absolutely what I was planning to do. Starting off with the cross art. Hold on. Before I do that, though, well, look at it. 3,500 HP. It has a lot of defense and almost as much spirit. Does have machine and beast. Okay. I don't think we have beast on anybody anymore. We did at one point. And we also don't know what, like, other resistance it's gonna have. We've seen on other enemies that, like, their hand or whatever has different elements. So, I'm gonna cross art right now, but I think that means it's gonna be variable type, not, like, Xene type, but oh well.
Launching cross art!
The sooner we use the cross art, the sooner we get it back, and we always have to make sure we get it back before he charges again. Right? It's required. If we don't get it back, then we might lose. Also, heal again on that Angela.
Please?
We need to buy some more healing items, by the way. Crush Blade. Do it. Their power is building. Shock plasma, we'll try it. Yup. Electric is good. We just made him stronger again. Interestingly enough, I am pretty sure that Andromon is gonna finish him off, and it kind of makes me wonder if I should just target him. Stop doing that? Well, I can't. Is this dumb? Is this dumb of me to target his face and then, or his body, and then have Andromon finish him off? I'm gonna do it. Because we're gonna use Spiral Sword, which is 450% here.
Spiral sword!
I knew it was gonna be extra. Broken.
Tell me, big bro, how did it come to this?
So, like, everybody says, you know, Callismon makes the rules, but is Callismon even vocal? I mean, like, yeah, he's making a lot of sounds out of his mouth, but I haven't heard a word, right?
Why do us brothers have to fight?
Oh! He used the word. He used one of the smallest words he could have used, but he used a word.
Big bro.
I was approached with a deal. If I let myself be modified.
Modified?
From then on, come what may, my little bro would be kept safe, they said.
Ooh.
What?
You did this all for me? I can't hate you anymore.
That's why you joined the Titans?
Are you serious?
How did they modify him?
No. Why? So this was all because of me. It's all my fault.
No, you did nothing. it's the bad guy's fault. They did this. You could also say it's Big Bearmon's fault for agreeing to it, but you had nothing to do with it. You just existed.
No, it's not your fault at all.
Thank you, Inori. Or no, you know what? No, let's not listen to Inori. Let's call up the operator and see what the operator says, because I'm pretty sure everything he says will be good. He'll be like, yo, you are right, that was your fault. You should really think about your actions clearly, and how they could affect the future of all life as we know it.
That's just how much Talisman cares about you. It's a feeling I understand very well.
Can I tell you that, like, my dislike for the operator is so immense that I don't think... and because we've played as the female character, so the operator in my mind is the male character, which means that I could never replay this game as the male character, because I would be so mad at my own character. The floating cubes in the sky, yeah, they're there. I think they're cameras or lights for the show. But, like, in that other scene, there was no way. We just saw, like, a cube. It was weird looking. But here, it makes sense when we're, like, zoomed out.
If anything happened to you now, it's your big bro who would feel the most pain of all.
Get on your feet, soldier!
Yeah. Do it for your big bro!
For Big Bro.
Is he about to digivolve? This isn't even my final
I'm
form!
sorry for being such a failure of a little bro.
Is this the first time we've seen somebody digivolve, like, in the middle of a combat sequence? Oh. No, something tells me we saw it once before. Did we see it once before? Either way, they could use this way more often than they do.
You were always pushing me to toughen up.
And I'm glad that they
Stop
didn't.
being such a crybaby.
He became Marsmon. Remember, we're going with, like, the Roman pantheon. Mars, the god of war.
But at least here, I can finally make you proud. Now come at me. My fists will wake you up.
So, is this actually a Leomon form? Because my guess would be this is more of a canon form of a Kakumon. Based on the face and the horn. Alright, we don't need to heal. We're good to just attack. Crush Blade it up. Ooh, what's his extra? Reduce break. Ooh, stats reduced. We don't know about fire. How about we try fire? Fire is excelente. All right. I gotta stay with the heavy strike though here. Even though, although, hold on. If I take a little hit to the damage on Agio right here, we're gonna get increased damage on Andromon and increased damage on Magna Garurumon immediately right after. So I think this makes sense. And because he's like stunned, we might actually come back around to Agio to get a Penetra Laser off. Let's try it.
Powered ignition.
Besides, that move's not terrible damage anyways. We got our cross art back. I could totally risk it and cross art right now and hope that we can just burst him down. But I think I'm not gonna risk it. 300% or wait. Oh, right. So So for Andromon, it's not going to make a difference. It took it from negative to no positive or minus. It will, I think, make a difference for Magna Garurumon, though. Spiral Sword. Even though we're better off with our magic.
Spiral Sword!
Maybe I should have tried it anyways, but we didn't. Oh, it's actually bad for Magna Garurumon. It's bad for him. Funny how those things work out. You know what? I'm just gonna boost Agio.
Thanks.
Watch this, and the surge!
That's a cool move. Alright, I don't want to heal with Angemon, so we're just gonna pop a heal item.
Are you okay?
Flame it up. Funny, we did come back around, right? I could Penetra Laser, but I still think this is the better option. It's so funny. We got the steel down and everything, and it just did not play out at all how I expected it would. Almost 3k damage. Oof. Goodbye, Magna Angemon. We'll bring out Dorogreymon, but we're gonna have to reverse him. Otherwise, he could just die.
Please?
He's absolutely the wrong type out here, right?
Yeah.
Youch. So according to the much more limited wiki, Grapleomon is his known pre-evolution. According to the extended wiki, he has 18 specifically named pre-evolutions, all with one footnote, plus Grapleomon with 5 footnotes. What does that mean?
Are you okay?
Great.
Alright, so Metal Meteor, very good. Even though it's an AoE, I think that's what we use here. At 450%, I don't think you can beat it. Although 489 damage was like nothing. Attack him. He doesn't have a health bar. We live. HP spray.
Please?
Great.
I mean, I think if I shot him with our pistol and did this, he would die right now. So I shouldn't save it anymore, is I guess what I'm saying. I think we win right here.
Launching cross art.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that sliver that he has left. Unless this misses, we win.
Great.
Okay. 5% scan rate. I can't wait till we can convert him. You know, I don't even know. Did I look at what level he was? I don't think I looked at it. Like, it was open. It was on screen.
You've gotten so strong. Your big brother is proud of you. I know, so don't talk anymore. We'll get you fixed up. There are others who've been modified too. Just like me. Please, make sure no one else
Modified how?
ends up like this.
Each footnote addresses a piece of media where that Evo was used, but the extended wiki uses a lot more sources, including the card game, which has 3 additional pre-evolutions. Any green, red, or TS level 5 Digimon from the Digimon card game. So you didn't include those in the named... Yeah, I wouldn't either. That just sounds like game mechanic at that point, but the other ones, yeah.
I'm counting on you.
Is he about to vaporize here?
Little bro.
Grapleomon found his brother at long last. Now a slave of the Titans.
Get him to Shelmon's
Talisman had been
busy.
forced to fight in the arena. Grapleomon set foot into the arena to save his older brother. Yet, abhorrent augmentations at the hands of the Titans had transformed the once kind Talisman into a vicious monster. A brutal battle began between the long-lost siblings. When the fighting had reached a climax, Grapleomon digivolved into Marsmon and dealt the final blow. Talisman's mind and heart were restored,
Who dealt the final
but
blow?
the modifications to his body could not be undone.
Okay.
I'm counting on you. Don't let any more Digimon turn out like me. Marsmon took Talisman's plea to heart. It was the first time his older brother ever depended on him for anything. Carrying on his brother's wishes, Marsmon swore to protect the world alongside his new friends.
This wall idea is really cool, actually. I like this a lot, how we're filling it out.
When all the apostles have gathered and this clock is fully lit, the sacred current's power will be freed in its entirety.
So it also includes weird ones like Lavogaritamon, I don't know what that is, with a vaccine or free attribute perfect ultimate Digimon from the Vital Bracelet digital monster. So we actually have no idea what happened to Talisman at the end. Did he die? Did we kill him? Is he okay? Are we gonna be able to, like, fix him? We have no idea at this moment. I imagine we're gonna leave the theater and then we'll find out. But, side note, how cool would it have been if, like, he de-digivolved at the end there and that, like, removed whatever modifications they made to him? Anyway.
Thus will the collapse of the natural order be halted. 8 apostles of Iliad remain. May the higher being watch over you, chosen ones.
Talisman's body. They couldn't undo the changes.
True. But I think we avoided the worst outcome. As long as you're alive, you can always try again.
Yes, but by try again, I think that would be like, alright, we go back in time far enough to prevent the Bearmon brothers from being split up in the first place, and at that point, you are really changing things. You have to, like, really ask yourselves if that's worth it, you know? And also, like, again, the game hasn't really got into the, like, paradox theory or anything like that, or, like, how changing the past will affect the future. I mean, it does a minor amount, but not a big amount. And, you know, it was mentioned that he would like to go back and save Inori's mom and brother. But if you went back and saved Inori's mom and brother, she wouldn't be around to have saved you in the first place. Like, that might be the paradox, right? Because then you could have grown up anything in the human world, or maybe just died. I don't know. Or maybe not even made it to the human world. I'm unsure there, right? Changing Inori's past like that really would have altered things. So we got a lot of game left. It seems like it. We are like 70 hours into the game, and now it feels like we're only halfway through it. We have 8 more apostles. Now, to be fair, we got 2 apostles in one scenario, so there could be a scenario where we get like 5, right? It might not be 8 more scenarios. It could be like 2 more scenarios for all we know, but there's definitely 8 more to get. Grappliomon is the only bolded evolution. So yeah, you think it's the canon form. Okay. I don't know. I would expect his head just look different. But I will take it, because Grappliomon 100% was a like pugilist kind of fighter, and Marsmon is too. So like that makes sense. It does. I do have to ask, Astro, are you saying Garpliomon on purpose?
And by the way, that was amazing, Digimon.
What was?
This time, it was like you made the time travel happen totally at will.
Well, I don't have complete control over it yet, of course. And I still don't know what that dark shadow is. But if I keep at it, I think maybe I will at some point. And when I do, maybe I could even save your little brother.
Inori's not going to say anything right now, but I think she actually doesn't want him to do that.
You know what? If he were alive, I bet the two of you would really get along great.
Yeah, that anime he loved. I wish I could watch it with him.
Agent Alpha. He was a huge fan. If we could all watch it together, I can't imagine anything that would make me happier.
Okay, no, maybe she doesn't feel that way.
I swear, someday.
you hate Garp and Grap, and you can't wrap your head around it. I got it.
Thanks, Digimon.
Of course, that goes for you too, Agent.
I think the grap of Grappliomon is for grapple. Like wrestle, like grappling. Right? I think that's where it's coming from. You'd want me there? But I'm part of a secret organization. Are you sure? Even dressed like this? In a Tekken 8 shirt?
Of course. Come on, you're breaking our hearts. Why would you imagine you wouldn't be there?
Didn't matter which option I picked, this was always the thing that she would say next. We've talked about this before, I hate false choices.
Hey, how about we make a stop back at Rebellion Village? Let's check in with Marukimon and Dr. Simmons to see how things are going.
Well, we know Marukimon's not doing. So, How about we go talk to Hiroko? Why don't we go do that?
Having complete control over manipulating time. Agiomon makes it sound so simple.
Shut up.
All without knowing just how terrifying a power that would be.
Shut up.
We can't be certain they don't cause the collapse. Too much that defies logic has happened since meeting those two.
Why do you keep calling me?
Maybe it's too dangerous to ignore this any longer. We'll have to make a call soon.
You thought it was Garp because you thought it made no sense because you thought it should have been for grapple, and it just F's with your head. Ah. So like it could be like a little like dyslexia thing, but even if it's not dyslexia, right? And I'm not saying it is because I can see this 100%. The way that like our brains work is quite often you can take a normal word, have the beginning correct and the end correct and all the letters in the middle jumbled, and your brain will read it correctly. It is such a weird thing. It knows what word it should be based on the beginning and the end and the length, right? So, like, your brain could be, like, auto-correcting it to the wrong thing, right? Like, it's a possibility. And 100%, I've seen myself do that. And I don't believe that I have, like, dyslexia, but I've 100% done that myself. $80 anomaly points. And still nowhere near Agent Rank 7. It's the champion! The champ is here! Hey, where have you been? The PCGT champion is here! Hey, double champ, stop by and see me later. A new tournament is kicking off and we want to see you in action again. Oh, that's awesome. The Great Omni Carnival is now underway. I wonder if it's way too high level for us at this moment. We also got some side missions. Man, what a fix! Somebody's holed up in the restroom and they won't come out. They keep muttering about some captain and a weapon of some kind too. We also got, sure, I've gotten stronger, but now the big bro is ... What should we do with the Paradise Coliseum? And also, Hiroko, can you come here quick? I got a super creepy Digiline. Let's meet up at Vision Square in Higashi, Shinjuku. Cool, we got some side missions. And what's our main mission? Go back to Marukimon. Alright, we'll definitely do Marukimon like last. Mine does the jumbling. It loves to do the jumbling. Yeah. You know, it's funny, like the human brain 100% is specialized at like finding and seeing patterns and stuff like that, which gives us like an interesting analytical mind. But at the same time, we have that like baser animalistic part of the brain as well that wants us to look at numbers and just see gibberish. I legitimately feel that way. Even though I look at like code and stuff all day, there are times that I look at it and go, what am I even looking at? My third save is 2 minutes earlier, 1 month later than my second save. Wow, look at that. Look at that. That's pretty funny. Wouldn't it be really funny then if our first save was like 1 month off? Although, man, look at our first save being back in in October. Back in October. Here we are in April. This game is like going on and on and on. But I don't feel like it's dragging. I'm actually really enjoying it. I wouldn't, like, to be honest, I wouldn't mind swapping and playing something else, but I also really want to finish, so we're not going to swap right now. I have not played Neo 3 off stream. It might still continue to be a stream game, but it's definitely on the back burner for a little bit on this one. All right, everybody. It is after 10 o'clock my time. I would love to be going to bed soon, but I still have to do my game dev stuff. So this is where I have to call it for the night. I do hope everybody had a good one. I thought this was a good one. We'll pick up next time with side missions. So I hope to see you there. Have a good night, Astro, and whoever else is still hanging out. This is Mercs Rain signing off. You heard that, I'm not muted.